Barcelona interested in selling midfield ace previously targeted by Manchester United. Manchester United could be set for another Frenkie De Jong saga this summer. A lot of us will hope the club avoids going down that route after bending over backwards to sign the Netherlands international in the 2022 summer transfer window. Erik ten Hag made the former Ajax midfielder the club's leading midfield target that summer. It remains to be seen if he is willing to do that again after missing out on De Jong's signature. According to Spanish publication Sport, Barcelona are interested in offloading De Jong ahead of this summer's transfer window. The Dutchman, who continues to be linked with a move to Old Trafford, is still considered an important player by key figures at Barcelona. It is understood they will need to sell players before welcoming new recruits, which may be the reason why De Jong's days could be numbered. I would be hesitant to get involved in another De Jong saga. Let us know in the comments if you think United should try again to sign the Dutch midfielder. Manchester United initiate contact to sign Juventus star on a free transfer. Manchester United have initiated contact to sign Juventus midfielder Adrien Rabiot on a free transfer this summer, according to Calcio Mercato. The Red Devils are expected to be busy during the summer transfer window, and there could be multiple midfielders heading through the exit door. Sofyan Amrabat is set to leave when his loan deal from Fiorentina expires, while Christian Eriksen could also depart amid the lack of playing time. Casemiro could also be offloaded by United after a difficult second season. The Brazilian has been linked with a potential transfer to Saudi Arabia. Amidst this, Calcio Mercato claimed that United have stepped in and carried out first polls to sign Rabiot, whose contract expires at the end of June. The 40 million rated star considers a move to the Premier League to be attractive. The Red Devils have been guilty of spending big on experienced players in the past. Rafael Varane, Eriksen and Casemiro are some of the recent examples. United seem prepared to part ways with the trio this summer to reduce their wage bill. The onus could be on replacing them with young signings with potential. Keeping this in mind, signing Rabiot would be a wrong step. The Frenchman, who was praised as extraordinary by David Trezeguet, was close to joining United in August 2022 before a disagreement over personal terms. Rabiot has since become a key player for the Bianconeri, but we are not convinced over a move, considering he has shown signs of regression this season. Meanwhile, his passing accuracy has been pretty average. He has a completion rate of only 84%. And United needs someone with better ball control in midfield. The hierarchy should avoid a move for the ex-Paris Saint-Germain man, who would demand a big signing on fee and high weekly wages to sign on a Bosman deal this summer. Manchester United monitoring Leipzig star for weeks. Manchester United have been monitoring Leipzig centre-back Castello Luqueba for weeks, according to French outlet Foot Mercato. The Red Devils are likely to invest on a marquee central defender this summer, with the possibility of Raphael Varane leaving on a free transfer. The Frenchman has had another injury-plagued season with the club, and he could move on with the hierarchy, yet to extend his contract beyond June. Foot Mercato today claimed that United are keeping tabs on Luqueba, but they are not alone, with Chelsea also in the pursuit of the former Lyon man. The 21-year-old has made good progress since his move to the Bundesliga last summer. He has a release clause worth $70 million active from June 2025. It is reported that Leipzig have no desire to part ways with him this summer. The Red Devils are currently on course to miss out on Champions League football, but they still need points in the Premier League to qualify for another European competition. They could also make the Europa League by winning the FA Cup final against Manchester City. Regardless of this, we don't see the club making a huge outlay of €70 million or more on Luqueba amid financial fair play issues. The onus could be on spending cautiously this summer. Luqueba has impressed with his strong distribution, dual winning ability, and knack for making clearances. But the Frenchman is not the best when it comes to winning tackles. He could improve with age and experience, but United may want a more established player. Meanwhile, Luqueba has played as a left centre-back in his whole career to date. United may ideally want someone who has the ability to play in both central defensive positions. This is another reason why the club may not make a summer approach for him. Reigning league champions ready to give United loanee fresh opportunity to rebuild career. When Hannibal Mabry returns to Manchester United from Sevilla at the end of the term, the club will reportedly be looking to move him on permanently. The midfielder's spell on loan with Sevilla has been nothing short of bizarre, and it's highly unlikely to change before his temporary move expires. Hannibal's time in action for the La Liga outfit doesn't even equate to a full game, with him being granted merely 89 minutes on the pitch since making the switch in January. This is accumulated from just 4 appearances, 3 of which were as a substitute. His longest cameo was 53 minutes. Since then, Sevilla have played 5 matches, and Hannibal has been an unused substitute in 4 of them, while he was omitted from the matchday squad entirely for the Getafe fixture. Prior to the Tunisian's winter departure, he had featured sporadically under Erik ten Hag, making 10 appearances and racking up 327 minutes of playing time. He opted to join the Spanish club despite late interest from Everton, which would have seen him gain such vital Premier League experience. Nevertheless, it's safe to say that Hannibal's time in Seville hasn't benefited any party, and they certainly won't opt to activate his 17 million buy clause. As United prepare for their first ever transfer window of the Sir Jim Ratcliffe era, a significant overhaul is expected to be carried out in M16, and Give Me Sport claims that the 22-year-old is likely to be one player on his way out. Tyrell Malaysias' injury update as Manchester United defender pictured working in gym. Manchester United left-back Tyrell Malaysia has not featured for the Red Devils since undergoing surgery on a knee meniscus injury last summer. He missed pre-season as a result, but recently returned to Carrington and has continued to work with an external specialist while traveling between Manchester, Barcelona, and the Netherlands. A video of him training in a gym has been uploaded, which could hint at his readiness to join his Man United teammates in training. With United struggling defensively this term, having Malaysia back will be a much-needed boost for manager Erik ten Hag. The Dutchman believes the 24-year-old's absence has been underestimated and views it as a key factor in Man United's struggles this term. The Red Devils have been underwhelming this season despite booking a place in the final of the FA Cup, and Ten Hag's future at the Old Trafford club is not guaranteed. The Man United boss cannot blame Malaysia's absence for his side's woes, but having fewer injuries in his squad would undoubtedly have made things easier. The Red Devils have been unlucky on the injury front this term, and will hope things improve. They are back in action against Sheffield United tonight, and will hope to pick up all 3 points to boost their chances of playing in Europe next season. Man United can still finish the season strongly by winning their remaining 6 league games and the FA Cup final against Manchester City. Manchester United fans demand change to new ticket rule. Fans feel aggrieved that Manchester United are pushing away season ticket holders with new rules that have rightly sparked anger among the fan base. Football clubs told fans they learned that the sport is nothing without fans during the COVID pandemic, but now we've been suddenly hit in the race by the reality of living in an age where we only deemed customers. The Glazer family have been strangling the financial life out of Manchester United for the past 18 years, and they have been flogging tickets to tourists for astronomical prices despite the club stepping up its attempts to prevent ticket touting. Some fans feel they are the worst touts of all. For next season onwards, fans will access their digital tickets via United's official app, but the tickets will be locked to the device they are using. The QR codes that are scanned when entering the ground will be hidden until 3 hours before kickoff.